Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
Today we're talking about Rocktown's Arkansas bourbon. We're drinking the chocolate malt today. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss when we're going on. Matt, you have anything you want to tell me about this Rocktown bourbon?
I do. All right. Rocktown bourbon. This is Arkansas bourbon. This is the chocolate malt, and this was a donation from our friend Stellar Matrix. So appreciate that very much. All right.
Thank you, Stellar.
Yeah, she came down and actually brought this to us about 2 years ago at this point. So woo, we're getting to it. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, she's also been sick lately, so if you guys can keep her thoughts and prayers, she had to have some medical things going on. So hopefully she can drink again later this year. So we appreciate that. All right, so let's see here. It's 46%. It is 83% Arkansas corn, 9% crisp chocolate malt, and 8% malted barley. It's 13 months old. The chocolate malt is a dark brewer's malt used to make stouts and porters. So that's where they're getting this kind of malt from it. Unlike that bullshit Woodford crap, which actually didn't taste bad. It's just bullshit labeling. Their label's better. That was one of those. They totally snuck that by the TTV. There's no doubt on that one. Ooh, this smells like a beer. That's like the first thing that goes, that beer, like coffee, young funk.
Oh, see, I got this. I got a sappiness, Matt.
Yeah, you get that green.
Yeah, I got a green
young girl
on my first.
Yeah, well, it's so young.
Blush in.
Yeah, 13 months. So
okay.
Bready, toffee, herbal. Like, I know their newer stuff is obviously older, but this is some of their young stuff was coming out. Just, you got to put product out as a craft distillery to make money. But yeah, it's more second nose in. That young sap goes away. It's more just like a 2x4 lumber, like from Home Depot. So it's not really off-putting. Because I've had some that are really off-putting. We will review at some point when like several years from now. Because why?
And then the corn starts to show up. And you're getting that dusty barnyard and just that old corn on the cob. It's already been dried.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty. Yeah, they're sitting out in the barn drying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some hay and some straw. A little bit of dirt. But yeah, it's not it's not bad. The nose wise, it smells decent.
I'm getting some petrol as well, like diesel fuel. It's just kind of hidden in the background. It's not like a prominent note in there, but as I'm searching for randomness, it's kind of popping out back there.
I'd even say it's like, when you go to the gas, you get those red canisters that you fill to fill your lawnmower. Mm-hmm. It's almost like that plastic when the gasoline hits it.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Let's see what we got. And it's got that same green sappy note. Not horrible, but then the porter and the stout, that malt, that chocolatey coffee malt, really covers it up nicely. It's actually got a really nice finish to it.
Wow.
Ready, herbal. Now it's like herbal and like black pepper and peppermint on the finish. Interesting. It's actually pretty good.
I didn't like the first blush and then into the mid palate. It shifted gears, and then into the finish. Again, just a whole nother gear shift. And like you were saying, the darker, deeper components started showing up. And that's what it left me with. Little coffee, little toffee.
Yeah.
Maple.
Oh, yeah. Like those maple candies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got this like a super 90% dark bitter cacao chocolate on the finish. That's actually pretty good. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, the first initial taste, not great. But after that, it gets really nice.
Yeah, there's a sour sappiness that hits the very, very front part of my tongue. And that's the initial blush I get, even going back on the second sip.
Agree. That's exactly what I get.
It does, again, kind of change and shift in the, as the course you're kind of doing that Kentucky chew, and it really gets a little bit darker and heavier. I like the finish a lot more than I like the first blush.
Totally agree. Yeah, the finish is really nice. It's just to get past that first initial couple of seconds there, then it gets really, really nice. I wonder what this tastes like now. Like this is from a couple years ago. If that one that's probably 3 years old is probably really good. I'm sure that sappy note more than likely is out of it now. Now, granted, that also can come from not using great barrels. I don't know what barrels they're using, which is generally what causes it is kiln drying barrels, not air dried barrels. And so that's my guess. As a craft, they're probably using kiln, and hopefully they've switched to air dried. Or I would be shocked, or it was really, really like just a couple of months air dried if they're using air dried. Whereas you want to use at least a year older, just as a note. But also got a funny story. So we're at a friend's house.
Probably.
Do what? Yeah, at least 18 months is better to 3 years is what you really want.
Yeah.
But we were at a party last night, and apparently one of our friends there told us that she met some fan of ours, and she said that he said he'd like a tip of having our phone numbers. So we said what we can do is give him one number every time you go. We won't tell him what order, it'll be really funny. But if you do email us, you are happen to be that fan that was a waiter at the restaurant. If you email us at whiskeycrusaders3@gmail.com, we can probably figure something out for you. So just let us know on that. But give you a fun tidbit if you happen to watch this episode. All right.
Maybe you could get in on some of the live events that we have going on.
Exactly. In fact, we do have a live event coming up in a couple of weeks with Westland, which is the Judgment of Westland, which will be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about that more on the live tomorrow. So, all right. Let's. So, Stellar, thank you again for picking out this rock town for us. I've got a couple more of these we will review for you as well in the future. So, thank you very much. I thought this turned out pretty good.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you, man. Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss when we're going live on Monday nights. And then you don't miss any of our review videos. Until next time, keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Cheers. That gets crazy chocolatey now.
It did.
That's insane.
It got darker and darker.
As it sat, yeah, it really did. That may be one you let it sit out for like half an hour and then go to it. Maybe that sappy note's gone.
It might.
I bet it would. I don't know. Well, only one way to find out.
It's true. More testing.
That's right. Darn.